All right, my friends, hello, and welcome back to another edition of The Old World According to Jams. As you may have guessed, I am in fact Jams, and this is The Old World. Now, as I'm sure you're well aware, the Wrath of Gods DLC has just dropped for our beloved game, and that means that it's time to get a new playthrough going. Don't worry, the Rome game is still going to happen. I'll still be playing that as I can. But I'm going to try to get this wonderful, wonderful Wrath of Gods playthrough done as soon as I can. So I've already started setting it up here. Just wanted to go through really quick so you can see. I am going to set the difficulty to the Noble, which is, I believe, a step up from where I was last time. We're doing Inland Sea, large map. We're going to be doing Caleb's Dynasty. And I am going to go into advanced setups just to do a few small things really quick. We are going to bump these calamities up to common or very common. I promised a lot of calamities, so we're going to go with very common. As far as tribal strength and number of opponents, we did do a large map, which is good for 6 players. 5 opponents, I think then feels right. AI aggression, I'll put them on... I'll leave them on normal. We're going to have enough to deal with. But I will actually give them just a small... No. I'll leave them at known, but I'll give them fledgling. I don't normally do that, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge for me. No barbarians only, no tribes only, default AI dynasties. No, we can let them be. Mortality standard. Turn scale years, event level moderate. We will leave those be. I am going to do double fatigue on force march. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and start the game. Alrighty. Aksum in the Old World. I am Kaleb, great king of Aksum. A champion of my faith, I have brought down the sword upon those who would persecute my fellow believers. My shrewdness as a commander and my unwavering piety will take me far. It is still early in my reign. With my young family by my side, my dynasty's greatest achievement lie before me. So I am King Kaleb the Founder. I am a pious commander. My wife is Queen Consort Admas, a witty judge. So let's go ahead and found the capital. We'll go ahead and back this out just a tiny bit. I like to apply the labels. That's Shift M, if you didn't know. Shift M. Just like Shift B. We'll show you the overlay here for Trade Network. All right. So we've got a bunch of honey, which is interesting. Some salt, plenty of fresh water. This is a very interesting start. I think probably my best bet is to come out down here. I can get all this. I can get all this for quarries, but still have plenty of flat land for urban. A lot of really good resource potential here. So we can do champions, we can do traders, clerics, or patrons. I think I might want to do patrons. Patrons or traders, I think. They want olives and pearls. They want gems and incense. They want incense and lavender. They want wines and dyes. So no one wants any of this honey, which is fine. Ooh, there is ore up there. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. Ore with a champion's capital. Could be really powerful. Maybe I move my... No, you know what? Actually, I think right here. Let's go with Let's go with champions. I think. Let's take stock of what we've got first. So we have to choose, and I think I'll go ahead and choose stone cutting. Since we don't have stone cutting yet, let's go ahead and get the salt mine up. Although that's a little close to that barbarian. Maybe let's put a farm here for now. Or here. I think a farm here would be fine. We'll do a farm there for now. I'm going to go ahead and pick a governor, I think. My queen would be pretty good. This guy would be slightly better. But I only have 3 orders left, and I do want to get myself as general of this slinger. These civics, though, are really going to pay off, I think, in the long run. So let's go ahead and put this person in the governor role of the capital. I do have enough to add myself as general, so I'll go ahead and do that. And that'll be the end of the year. Okay. I want to go ahead and get these 2 side by side. I may want to promote. I think I do. Probably with focus. Although these are going to be infantry units, so fierce might be better. I think... yeah, I want to get a promotion first. Let's go ahead and get focus. Now with my scout, I can do some scouting. Let's come over here and harvest the wheat. Harvest the elephants. Let's come over here by these goats. Alright, we've got goats, camels, sorghum, all kinds of good stuff. Good place to end the year. Alright, now that we are promoted, I think we can go ahead and try to take out this camp as soon as possible. You're still working on the farm. Let's go ahead and harvest. Here's our free city site. Got some sorghum. I think we'll go ahead and move into these trees. Here's some marble. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. Alright, the Goth family is plus 99 with me right now. Get the kill on these barbarians. Perfect. Alright, worker is done. I think we're going to come down here and get this salt mine next. After this settler is finished, I think we're going to go ahead and get this farm. Farmer, rather. Reason being is it'll get us some of these. Although we might want to get the salt first. No, I'll probably go with the farm, but we'll see. I'll wait until we get a little bit closer to do that. Ooh, I have to remember that we've got a special project, Mint Coin. 1 money per year per population, plus 5 legitimacy, leads to Mint Coin 2, and production is 40 civics. Okay, so that might be the next thing that we do. We'll see. Let's get this scout moving. We're going to harvest this marble. We'll come up around these mountains. Here's some more ore. That's good to know. This could be another good champions city. As far as what else we're going to be doing, we'll do some inefficient scouting with our slinger. Come over here, harvest the ore. Alright, we have met the Thracians. An emissary from the Thracian people is presented at court. They bring greetings from King Berisades and a small gift of intricately carved bone dice in the Thracian manner. I will take those. That's fine. Thank you very much. They like me. That's good. We're both commanders, so that helps. Although I do probably plan on killing them eventually. So that's probably less than ideal for them. I'll bring this guy back to heal him. This will be fine for a turn or two. Alright, this governor has become slothful. Not so great. That's okay. And the oligarch of the A Gaw family has become superstitious. Less than ideal. Let's see. So here's our settler. I think we're going to come right down here. I think we'll go... No, I do want the city to be on fresh water. So I think maybe here? Can't really tell what's down here. But I think that's okay enough that we'll make this... a trader's seat. Alright, and we've got our free merchant from the trader's family. Okay, so we have a little bit of marble here, nothing crazy. We found some coast. We also found a ruin. Alright, let's get a worker going out of here. And we'll just put this militia back in here to heal. Alright, 3 orders left. I think I'll try to get this ancient ruin. Heaven and Earth. A temple stands atop the crest of the highest hill. Its terrace decorated with bright metal and ceramic. Local legends mark this site as where heaven and earth meet, where all life began. Of course, the only way to see its wonders is to inhale some of the mind-altering plants along the hillside in an ancient spiritual ceremony. A soldier brings me a bowl of this strange powder, but he seems hesitant about its effects. My mind is open. I'll get 20 culture in my newest city, and I could become exotic, which would be interesting. Or I could become educated. I think I'm going to take the educated in this. Although, it is going to make this oligarch more mad at me, but that's fine. I really want the science right now. So, that is that. Adelise is ready for something to do. Should I do mint coin? Should probably wait. Let's go ahead and get another slinger. No, let's get another scout. I need to find more city sites and ancient ruins and the like, so I think that's what we're going to do. We'll come around this way. So there's the Thracian camp. Okay, good place to end the year. Really quick, I did just want to bring up that I got new headphones recently. So I think everything sounds good to me, but please let me know in the comments how my voice is sounding, how the music is sounding, how the game is sounding. I know sometimes those things can kind of clash sometimes, so I wanted to make sure that we are having a good audio experience with everything, so just let me know. Alright, so, as the laws of the court are read out to the people, the court themselves are engaged in celebration and merriment. One of the court scholars rises to give a speech. A civilization is not a static being, but a dynamic entity built on the decisions of the people within. The laws of Aksum have taken their first shape, painting a picture of our future. Praise be to King Kaleb the settler. As I reflect on my path, ambition swells from within. What shape do I wish for my fledgling nation? Control 5 workers, control 6 farms, 6 technologies. I think the workers is probably pretty easy, although farms is probably even easier. Let's go with the farms. That's easy enough to do. Okay. I want to move my scout first this turn. Alright, there's some sorghum, some gold up here. That's good to know. And we have met the Danes. Tested. A tall and imperious emissary of Queen Hetha enters the court. As she takes in the surroundings, her words are sharp. This is the great Aksum we have heard of. I hope you enjoy all your stone playthings, little king. And I hope you enjoy a slow death. The generals shall make ready, and you and your people shall both learn respect. I could gain 6 legitimacy and declare war. Or do not mistake humility for weakness, emissary. Which really doesn't do anything, I guess. Or I could lose a charisma and become stressed. I'll take this one because I don't want war with them yet, even though the discipline would be nice, or the legitimacy would be nice. Don't want war with them yet, need to see where they are first. So we'll take this. Alright, our worker has completed the salt. Since this is going to take so long, I think I'm going to come down here and get this marble online. Is what I would say if I had stone cutting. So I think instead what I'll do is build some farms. Because it's an ambition, and I might as well, so the food will be nice. That is my worker. I believe I want to influence some people. Let's go ahead and influence the head of the Aga family, just to try to keep their opinion up high. All right. What else should we be doing? We've got 2 orders. Let's do some scouting with this slinger. We'll come over here. And then, I guess, over this hill. All right, and we have met the Scythians. Almost immediately after discovering the Scythian encampment, our troops are threatened by warriors at its border. Insults are traded, weapons are drawn. Our units stand at attention, ready to act on our command. I could give them 180 gold and a gain of wisdom. That sounds pretty good to me. I can take one of their prisoners hostage and become bold. But they're already pretty mad at me. I really don't want to go to war with them yet, so this is fine. I'll give them some gold. I've got some gold. It is not really a problem. So, all right, my Prince Gabra is old enough to be tutored. I believe I would like him to study politics. Let's go ahead and scout some more with this slinger. All right, we've found a lake. Scout with the scout. We're going to harvest some incense. Some more legitimacy. Okay. And I'll just put... Well, you know what? I'll leave him there. I'll sell that order, and that'll get me a little bit... Oh, no. Actually, what I'll do is... I'll buy an order, because I can tutor my heir, which is very important to me. So, coming up on 10 turns. Surprise, no calamities yet, but we'll see. Finally have stone cutting. My influence mission has led to an event, and my second in line is now old enough to be tutored. The influence of money. So, Oligarch Lob, the commander, asked to speak with me privately, gesturing to a secluded hallway. Servants and courtiers carry on about their businesses in the wide halls. Your Majesty has taken an interest in me. This person smiles and says with practiced ease, but I do not wish to flatter myself. Instead, I would like to propose a deal where I gain your financial support in return for my political support. Alright, so I need some money. That's fine. I will sell just a little bit of ore. I'll sell down to 145. I think that's fine. Good. Now, she's on side. Perfect. I would think I would like my second in line to study tactics. Let's go ahead and take a look at our scout. Alright, there's some gems. Can I get through this mountain pass? Looks like I can. Alright. Alright, some more inefficient scouting. Let's go ahead and take a look at our tech. I think I'd like to go into Polis. Early walls, plus the possibility of early lumber mills, especially with all the woods that I have here, would be pretty nice. So I think that's a good thing to think about. Alright, it looks like that's the end of the turn. Golden Voice. News of my son's reputation at the academy has reached the palace. Apparently, his songs and poems have mesmerized the teachers and other students. Such skills should help to determine Prince Gabra's future. He would excel as an ambassador, or he's a natural educator. I think I like the idea... He's a politics student, so he should have plenty of opportunity for charisma. I think I'll go ahead and grab Scholar. Alright. Alright, another ruin. Excellent. Carved wall. Our troops discover a towering wall depicting images and carvings belonging to an ancient civilization with an impeccable record of their laws. Our generals want to preserve such findings. What do I advise? I could become steadfast, which I already am, I believe, or something along those lines. or we can acquire aristocracy, which I like. So let's go ahead and acquire aristocracy. All right, we now have a counselor available. Nobody that I'm really interested in. Tribe and religious opinion, I don't care, so I'll wait. All right, we've got some silver over here. So I'm thinking this will be the... There is some sand here. I'm thinking this will be the clerics. Because these are the traders, yeah. Okay, cool. And then this then can become my second champion seat. All right. What else do we have going on here? Nothing really. I need to save a little bit of money. All right. I think that's a good place to end that year. Alrighty. My heir has been tutored, gaining him a courage, and I have another son now. Excellent. I think I'd like to go ahead and tutor him again. So let's go ahead and do that. I am running a little shy on gold. We're going to hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I'm going to go ahead and cut the trees and clear this land. But I'm not going to build that quarry because I'm actually going to step on these goats to get this quarry, because I want this city to get this ore. Let's go ahead and move the scout. Move down to the silver. We'll harvest that. All right, we'll come back around. All right, that's all of the orders. So this is a good little area. I like this. This is easily defensible. Cool. All right. The person that is the oligarch of the Agazi family is bitter. It is what it is. All right, we've got our scout. All right, I think I would like to get another slinger. No, a settler. We've got to get settlers out of here. Okay. Let's get this scout moving. All right, we got some horses here. More Thracians. All right, you can go this way. Let's come over here. All right, found a volcano. Good to know. Here's some salt. All right, that is the end of the orders. So I think we'll end the year, and we just have to start thinking about our expansion, things like that. All right, Prince Gabra comes to me during a rare break from the academy seeking guidance. Two opposing factions of thought dominate my discussions and studies. One holds that the fates direct the ways of mankind, so we must accept all events with stoic tranquility. The other states that the gods are indifferent and fickle, and thus we should look to ourselves for enrichment of the mind and body. Gabra sighs heavily. Which of these is the right way? The gods are to be feared in all respects. He can become gracious or superstitious, or money and knowledge are the root of all power. He can become educated or greedy. I think I'm going to go with gracious or superstitious. Okay, trading favors. Oligarch Mawat the Tracker approaches me with a proposition. Azor is a talented merchant, but also a bit of a miscreant who has run up considerable debts. If I could see my way clear to pay the debt and add him to the court, he would be most appreciative. I could do this. I'll sell just a little bit of food. That's fine. I can do that. And now they both like me quite a bit. Okay. Let's go ahead with our scouts first. All right. Another mountain over there. All right, we've met the Vandals. Goodwill gift of stone. I will take the stone happily. Thank you very much. You're very generous. I will remember that when I go to kill you. Okay. Good place to end the year. Not a whole lot going on just yet. Hoping to get some things moving really quick. All right. My heir has got another discipline, and now I've got a fourth son. That is crazy. Excellent. My heir has become gracious. Perfect. Amulet of Fertility. Moments after my son's birth, one of the servants who assisted in the delivery approaches me. She presses a battered but bejeweled locket into my hand. It can be locked and unlocked with a tiny key. To remain fruitful, simply turn the key, she says. But to slow the seed, you must lock it. You don't know what to make of the woman's strange utterance, but the amulet does look valuable. I could sell it for 2 orders. I could turn the key and give it to my wife. And for some reason, she would become superstitious, or she would become suspicious. I don't want her to become suspicious of me. Oh, but I could use the gold, so I'll just sell it. Bullying heir. My heir, Prince Gabra, has been caught bullying his brother, Duke Israel. Such repeat torment appears to be taking a toll. I don't want him to lose a charisma, but I also don't want to become stressed. I think it's better, though, to teach him to respect his inferiors. So we'll go ahead and take the stress, and we'll see if we can't clear it soon. All right. I think in this city right now, let's work on another worker. No, actually a slinger. I like garrison slinger units, so I think I'd like to get that done. Now that I've got stone cutting, we can do that. But first, I'm going to build a couple more farms. Just because it's an ambition. And I need the food and the growth. I'll get that marble up soon enough. Alright, we've got counselors available. Do I have anyone new? This guy, but he's 41. And that's not great. So we'll sit on that for now. Let's go ahead and get another tutor on. You know what I should do? No, I should do it on him. I can get another tutor on my second in line in a turn or two. All right. Scouts. Some more salt. Okay. Come down here. All right, some more Thracians. Some wheat to harvest. Okay. All right, we got a free promotion. I think I'll go ahead and take Fierce. Alright, so this ends here, kind of. Good to know. Let's go ahead and keep scouting. I'll harvest that honey. Okay, here's a barbarian encampment. That's good to know. I am going to harvest all this stuff. A lot of Thracians over here. Alright, origin of the state. Cato, the great thinker and politician in Adulis, comes forward with a text chronicling the story of Aksum. His account includes all the major events in the nation's history, both inspiring and tragic, and spares no one in its critical assessment. Should we make this document available to all, or should we prohibit its distribution to protect the state? 60 culture in Adulis, or extra family opinion? Pretty high on the opinion, so I'll take the culture in Adulis. Sparring partners. In addition to tactical theory and the study of past battles, a large portion of Israel's tutelage consists of sparring and military drills. Israel is consistently at the top of his sparring group, save for one other student. No matter how many times they fight, Wazeb always stands victorious. Israel is desperate for a renewed drive to win. What advice do I give? Surround yourself with those who are better than you. He would become loyal. Wazeb would become loyal. Duke Israel would lose a courage, which is the only thing he has right now. Encourage the rivalry. Israel should never back down. I don't want Wazeb to become vengeful against my second in line. Or fighting him with real blades will test your mettle. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. That's fine. You surround yourself with people that are better than you. Studies complete. Prince Gabra has returned from his political studies, but he would like to retain a tutor for additional training. Mastering the strongest arguments or probing the opponent's weakness. I think we'll go ahead and get a courage on him. That sounds like a good thing to do. And let's get a tutor on Duke Israel while we can. Okay. All right, we've got this done. Let's go ahead and Let's look at our wonders. What do we have? We don't really have enough money or resources for any of them. I would like to get one of them if I could. Let's focus on getting more stone. So that way we can get our resources up and everything and maybe get a wonder soon. Alright, we've got an available law. I think we'll go ahead and take slavery. And let's go ahead and continue to do scout missions. Alright, we've got some game here. Okay. Alright, my scout took a hit. I've got Polis, and there's a tutor event. Rule of law. For several days in a row, Cezanna the merchant takes his young student, Gabra Mascal, to the city courts to observe legal proceedings. When asked about his opinions on the law's influence over politics, Gabra responds, the ruler is the final judge of what is right. He can get loyal, and I can get 2 legitimacy, which I think is good. We can get 90 civics, which is excellent as well. Or I can get a free courthouse in Adulis. That sounds pretty good. All those are really good choices. I would like to get him... Oh, he does already have 2 strengths. And he's a pretty good character. So I'm not feeling bad about taking the courthouse. I think maybe a courthouse could go right here. Yeah. Let's take the courthouse. Alright, now that Duke Israel has completed his study of tactics, how shall he contribute? I think a tactician would be good for him. Alright, there's our free courthouse. Excellent. Alright, this farm is done. I think I'd like to get another one. We'll put it right here for now. Just because we can. It'll go here. We can get some granaries eventually as well. Alright, so we've got a couple techs to pick, but I think I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, you know what? Let's indulge in revelry to try to get rid of my stressed. You know what? No, because I only have 100 gold right now. Let's save that. We'll do our scouts. Get this scout out of the way. Alright. Excellent. Some more legitimacy for me. Okay. The Explorer. The scouts of Aksum are fearless, exploring ever further under my expert direction. With the latest reports of far-off lands, I have had the many discoveries compiled into a map of the known world. News of this spreads, and soon I am known as the Explorer. Poring over the map and imagining the places still undiscovered, I wonder how I will stand apart from the other nations of the world. Is it time to pursue a new ambition to secure the name of Aksum? Gifts to make friends of those we have met on our travels. Send 2 luxuries to tribes? No. Cities will cover this land. 5 developing cities. I'm just going to take the 2 legitimacy right now. I am planning on getting a bunch of those, but I do want to take my time in getting them. I'm going to take the stone boost as my tech. And let's go ahead and we'll do some harvesting. Alright. Good place to end the year. Okay, let's go ahead and... There were barbarians up here, which I want to start taking care of. So let's go bring this slinger up here. Let's bring this scout to harvest. I'd like to heal him. We'll bring this militia over as well, because there's quite a few barbarians. Let's get this other scout going a different direction. I'm thinking down this way. We'll do some harvesting on our way over. Alright, I got my stone boost, and my second in line now has another charisma. Perfect. Okay, here's our first calamity, or at least a precursor to one. High water. Another season of rains in Haulti, with every river and stream filled to its banks. The locals send prayers to the heavens and pleas to their king that their homes and families remain safe. We shall make plans for the rising waters, or rivers rise, rivers fall, rivers move. Nature cannot be predicted nor resisted. I will go ahead and take the preparations that I can. The perfume merchant. My heir is a credit to the realm and is taking every opportunity to make contacts and extend my influence, and by extension his own. That includes the recent friendship with Gaitus the Thracian, a merchant of some renown. Recently, Gaitus has brought back some exotic perfume from his travels, but it's not overly popular with the Thracians. Given that, you have an opportunity to acquire the supply if I like. So, if I can get 360 gold, I'll gain perfume, which would be nice. Don't mind selling a little bit of food. Okay, just enough. I don't think I need a court merchant. So I'll go ahead and just take the perfume. Yeah. That's a luxury that I can send to a city or to a family. Alright, so we've got the opportunity to get ironworking or forestry. I think I want to go ahead and do early forestry. It is 14 turns, but getting lumber mills and a wood supply up and running early game is going to be really, really handy. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring our units to bear on these barbarians. Got a worker idle. Alright. I think I'd like to get another farm here. This scout is going to do some harvesting. Alright. And that'll be it for the turn. Alright, minor flood near Haualuti. Shaken confidence. In Adelis, the ground shakes. Belongings are scattered, buildings sway, prayers are spoken. No real damage was done, but the people mutter fearfully, what is to be done? I could spend 100 stone to say, let us ensure critical buildings will not so easily collapse. Or I can let us ensure the immoral populace of Adelis does not so anger the divine. I really don't want to spend the 100 stone because I'm trying to build a wonder. Let me minimize that for now. Let's take a look at the flood. Alright. Minor flood. Okay. Less than ideal, but it is what it is. Waters rise higher yet. Listen to that music. Alright. This time, there is no question whether floods pose danger to Haualuti. Turbulent waters overflow the riverbanks across the region, and while some sturdy construction and drainage systems help, the scale of the damage and disruption remains unprecedented. As the waters recede, we shall build anew. For legitimacy for me. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit... and... get a kill. Excellent. Scouts. Let's go ahead and bring this scout over this way. This scout I want to harvest here, and I want him down this way. Alright, here's another volcano. Okay, excellent. Look at that. Let's take a look. You can see things are stuff in the water. That's pretty cool. They did a nice job. Anyway. Oh, I wanted to take a look at the wonders real quick. So... pyramids and ziggurat. 20 civics a year would be good. Minus 50% star law cost would be really good too. Do I have any arid tiles? Not really. I mean, I've got this, and I will get another few over here. Maybe I plan for the ziggurat. Requires Holy City. Okay, so we gotta get... we'll have to try to get one wonder at least. How close are we to either of those? We need 600 stone. All right, I don't want to spend any stone, so we're going to take the second option. The probably going to be bad for me option, but we'll take it anyway. All right, found another landmark, and we'll go ahead and end the turn. All right, Duke Israel is unfortunately ill, and my third in line is now old enough to be tutored. Probably not really going to tutor him, though. I'll go ahead and put him into commerce. All right, finally have this settler. We'll go ahead and beeline that city site. Let's go ahead and hit this barbarian. All right. Adulis is ready for another project. I think I'd like to get another slinger, probably. I know it's costing stone, but we do need military, so let's get it up and done. Okay. This worker is done. I think let's go ahead and get another farm. That should finish that ambition as well. All right. Only one order for scout. I'm going to go ahead and harvest that barley, and we'll end that turn. Would not be surprised if I get an earthquake in Adulis or my other city this turn. All right, so Duke Israel has recovered. Known unknowns. Even as I lay my head down, the day's reports of troop movements, foreign intelligence, and treasury shortfalls continue to flicker behind my eyes. Ambushes lie in wait behind every unknown. If I and Aksum are to survive, I must know more. Or must I? The smallest part of my mind whispers, does it even matter if you can't trust what you are already being told? Control 5 scouts. That is certainly an ambition. I will know more in due time. Could do the revelry. Or I could become paranoid, which I don't want to do. I'll try the revelry. See what happens. All right, we got our slinger here. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. I am going to take Eagle Eye on this. Go ahead and get a kill with my king. We'll upgrade him. I think I'd like to get new infantry units, 50 XP. That's not bad. I'll go ahead and get strict. I think that's a good place for that. Let's get this settler up here. I think I'm going to put it here. Oh, no, you know what? Actually, I will put it here. And we'll go ahead and get the clerics. I've gotten a monasticism now. Go ahead and get a couple of workers. I will get 2 here because it is hilly, so the things are going to take longer. All right, what else do we have going on? Anything I can build? Oh, the Ishtar Gate, or the Abaddana. Oh, because my city is developing here. Okay. Well, I can't afford either of those, obviously. We do need... Let's get more quarries. Go ahead and I think get this one here. After this, I do want to expand to grab that stone cutter. Okay. Let's get a council in here. And we'll move this scout once, and then that's all we can do for now. I did originally want to take these tiles for the capital, and I still may do that. My revelry has led to an event, and my heir is now +1 discipline. This person is ill. Oh, that is some artwork. An admirer. I knew that my stories had been grabbing a certain reputation at Aksum, but the abrupt arrival one night of the Scythian entourage, headed by grinning Queen Tamura, still comes as something of a shock. Well, don't you look delectable? I could get a tribal alliance with the Scythians. But I would become impulsive. Or she could become vengeful against me. I'm gonna save that one for now. Let's see. Miseducation of Angabao, my third in line. So nothing Angabao learned at the Academy for Commerce seems to be taking root. Rumors suggest that he never attends the scholarly classes, and he spends from the royal treasury without hesitation. It is time to consider a different path. He could become extravagant, or he could become bitter. 50% chance. I'm going to go ahead and do that. He's third in line anyway. I don't care. Aspirations of Governor Azana of Adulis. The time has honed Elzana's abilities as well as his taste for power. He can become strict and cruel, or can become intelligent and corrupt. It's fine. I'll take intelligent and corrupt, I guess. All right, council is done there. Shall we grab a farmer? Let's grab another council. I think I want to grab a council, and then we'll grab a farmer. Maybe, no, not a shopkeeper. I want to get a little bit more civics and everything up and going. Let's grab these units over here. They are going to spawn another unit next year, but I should be able to take them out. Okay. Family opinion's still good. It's a little bit less good. This guy doesn't like me. All right. Let's move our scouts. All right, got some more marble down here, more vandals. Come on over this way. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the impulsive and lose 2 legitimacy to get an alliance with the Scythians. I think that's interesting. Because now I can move their units. Right? Yeah. Oh, are they only down there, though? If they're only down here, that's really gonna suck. Oh my gosh, I think they are. Alright, well that does very little for me, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. If I can get settlers down there, those are free cities, so... Alright, we'll go ahead and end the year, and I think this will be the last turn. We're at year 23. Unfortunately, we're only at 3 cities, but I am going to try to keep that going. Alright, we've met... Okay, so Assyria has started the pyramids. We've met Carthage. Got my ambition. In meeting Carthage, there's an opportunity of leading my army against a new opponent, but some say it might be better to continue to drill for now and attack when better prepared. Definitely, I think, attack when better prepared. And I met them. Oh my gosh. Can I? I will spend units to kill this guy. That's funny. I can use them as scouts, if nothing else, you know. Scout, do some more scouting. Okay. We've got 2 events. Under her spell, Duke Israel has found the woman he wants to make his wife. Would-be bride Ismeni is an estranged member of the Tigrayan. Warns that Ismeni is known to be a practitioner of magic. That's fine. I'll take the 5% chance to become cursed. Alright, heir education time passes quickly. Duke Gadrat is growing up fast and eager to learn. How should I educate him? Get that boy a sword. Alrighty. I think I'm going to go ahead and send the perfume to the Tigrayans, because they're not very happy with me. That'll help a little bit. I think let's go ahead and take a look at our city production. Not walls. I think we're going to get a farmer. And we're going to get this marble up online finally. Okay. We've got barbarians to kill. Alright, and let's go ahead and move our scouts. Some more horses here. Alright. That'll be the end of this session, guys. I want to thank you again for watching, if you have made it this far. So far, we've gotten 2 Calamity events. The flood has finally gone. I didn't see any negative effects. Luckily, nothing was pillaged. Nothing really changed. and we had that small earthquake event, which looks like nothing happened with that, which is good. But we are showcasing Aksum with Calamities on Very Common. Again, if you notice any issues with my audio, or have any suggestions on things that I could be doing in this game better, please go ahead and leave me a comment. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, giving me a like. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye-bye.